breaking news today.
Please subscribe and then check notification box to get all breaking news alerts.
Veteran pulls wheelchair up to Somali Muslims. What he's holding has them demand arrest. While a group of Somali migrants was selling produce at a Minnesota farmer's market, a disabled veteran in a motorized wheelchair boldly approached their stand. However, as soon as they discovered what he was holding, the offended asylum seekers immediately called the police to arrest him. Islamic law severely punishes individuals who speak critically of Islam, even if the information is truthful and vital to our national security. As such, offending Muhammad, Allah, or any other aspect of their religion is not only a sin for Muslims but non-Muslims must be reprimanded under Islamic law as well. Although our freedom of speech protects the offensive language, since unoffensive language needs no protective amendment, this religious minority is slowly eroding our right to speak candidly about their violent, oppressive, and downright absurd fundamentals. According to the Star Tribune, Joe F. Franks, a 61-year-old disabled veteran, spotted a group of Somali migrants selling vegetables at a farmer's market on August 12 in Wilmer, Minnesota. Indignant that his state is being overrun by enclaves of Sharia-enforcing, terror-prone migrants who refuse to assimilate, the gutsy veteran drove his wheelchair scooter over to the produce stand, quietly placed a frozen pig's foot on the table, and flipped them his middle finger as he slowly drove away. "I flipped them off and kept going," he said. What Franks, who said he served 6 years in the Air Force and the Army, did not deny is his frustration with immigrants from Somalia taking over the whole damn town, he said. "There are so many people who dislike them but won't speak up." Outraged that anyone would dare offend their religious superiority, the Somalis immediately called the police and demanded they arrest Franks for the heinous crime of using his freedom of expression, a concept that is exclusive to Western culture and strictly outlawed under Sharia law. Initially, the Wilmer Police Department explained that disorderly conduct, which is the charge Franks received, is only a misdemeanor offense, ABC 5 Eyewitness News reports. However, after Saudi-funded, terror-tied, designated terrorist organization CARE got involved, the authorities are feeling pressured to raise the charge to include a felony hate crime, which may result in prison time. In order to ensure that Franks is locked up for the Sharia offense of blasphemy, the Somalis have alleged that the veteran didn't merely set the pig's foot on their table but threw it at them. Of course, their biggest concern was that Franks, as they claim, criticized their prophet Muhammad, a sin earning the death penalty under Sharia law. Noting in a statement that Muslims are prohibited from consuming pork products and bigots often use pigs or pork to offend Muslim sensibilities, the Council on American Islamic Relations, CARE-MN, said police and Somalis in Wilmore are alleging that Franks cursed Islam's prophet Muhammad and threw a pig's foot at a group of Somali Americans at the market outside the YMCA, 1000 Lakeland Drive Southeast, late Saturday morning. Franks denies these claims, arguing that he never said a word to them and refrained from physical violence of any kind. Still, CARE and their Somali clients are out for blood, hoping to silence all legitimate and protected debate about Islam. According to Sharia law, criticism of Islam and its components, whether truthful or not, is punishable by death. The Prophet Muhammad modeled this, executing men, women, slaves, and even children for mocking him or offending him with their speech. Of course, this concept is based solely on the Quran and Hadith, which are accepted by Muslim scholars as the unfettered word of Allah and the teachings and quotations of Muhammad. If Franks is telling the truth, then he is merely guilty of offending Islam under Sharia law, which is outlawed by U.S. law. This push by the Muslim minority to convict anyone who offends them of a hate crime is nothing less than an intimidation tactic used to silence the non-Muslim majority. Thank you for watching this video. What do you think about this? Share this on Facebook and Twitter along with your comments.